I'm your review guy, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Govee Flow Plus light bars. And if at any point during the video you guys want to go check out the price or the Amazon listing for yourself, I put links down below for the US, UK, and Canada. So as of right now, this is a pretty budget-friendly TV upgrade coming in at only $60, and it will completely elevate your TV home media setup or your gaming desk setup. Whether you're going to use this for ambient light or to create a more immersive experience in gamer while watching movies, these Flow light bars do the job. Now, one really cool thing about these light bars is that they are RGBIC. Now, one of the main differences between RGBIC and RGB is that RGBIC, you can change each individual LED on the light, while regular RGB, you can only have one color throughout the whole lighting system. Another big thing is that RGBIC is a lot brighter than regular RGB. So these things are gonna completely light up the room and create a really cool immersive experience, or just give you that really cool ambient light that you want on your gaming desk setup, regular desk setup, or home media system on your TV entertainment center. On top of these being super bright, they also have a really good color consistency throughout the whole bar. So there aren't going to be any dim spots on the light. They're going to look as bright as possible fluidly throughout the whole bar. And on top of that, RGBIC are really good at displaying true white. So if you want a sunlight effect when you wake up by turning these into a warm white, or if you just want reading lights or just a really cool haloing white effect, this light bar can achieve that without making the whites look too blue or just off color. There's two main ways that you can set up these TV Flow light bars. One, you can just have them standing on your desk or entertainment center like I do, or they actually come with 3M tape mounts. You can mount them to the back of your monitor or the back of your TV. Govee supplies really strong 3M tape so that these light bars are never going to fall off the back. I've tested out a bunch of Govee products and I've never had any issue with the stickiness of the tape wearing out. So if you want a more seamless look and you want to mount them to the back of your TV, you can do that without worrying about them falling off. But if you do want to be able to move these around to different rooms or just have them stationary on your TV entertainment center, they also look great in that way. Alright, so once you choose whether you want to have them stationary or you want to mount them onto the TV or monitor, then you're going to go into the Govee Home app, which is free on the Google Play Store or the App Store on iOS, and link the lights through there. Now, Govee has a very intuitive and very easy to use app, unlike some other RGBIC companies out there. So once you go into the app, these things are going to link almost immediately. So it's really nice that these are a hassle-free setup. So it's going to come up in the Govee app, you press on it, and that's pretty much it. Then you unlock all the customizability options you could ever wish for on the Govee app. So in the Govee Home app, you can adjust the brightness from 0 to 100%. You can set routine times for when you want these to turn on and off during the day. You can link it to music, and then there's also Govee's auto-generated scenes, which is what I have going in the background behind me. Or you can go as far as clicking on each section to each individual light bar and customizing the colors even further. So the big pro about these light bars is that they work completely independent of one another. You can completely choose which colors you want. So they're super bright and create a whole different atmosphere and aesthetic when you have them on, as well as them creating another level of immersion if you're watching movies or playing video games. Fully customizable in terms of colors, and you can mount them in two ways, either stationary on your TV stand or on the TV or monitor itself. And also you can control these lights in many different ways. It is compatible with the Google Assistant, Amazon Echo, the Govee Home app, and there's a little manual box that you're going to get with this as well, where you can control some basic features like turning it on and off and switching through static colors. So the Echo and Google Assistant are really just for turning this thing on and off, dimming it, and changing through the static color modes. And the Govee app, like I explained before, is really where you're going to get that ultra customizable experience where you can go in there, actually click on each individual light to change whichever color you want to, or going into Govee's preset scenes. So I've gone over the brightness, customizability, and setup process for these lights, but there is one thing that I haven't mentioned, which is wires. Now, these two light bars are connected by wires, which I know might pose the question, how far apart can these be placed before the wires just can't stretch any further? Well, the TV stand that I have them on right now is 60 inches wide, and the wires are not pulled taut at all. So if you're gonna go up to 70 inches, maybe a little bit over if you have like an 82-inch TV. These are still gonna work perfectly fine. I really appreciate that Govee did create such a long wire that attached these two together, because that really does give a little bit of wiggle room. Whether you have a huge TV or a small TV or a long desk or a short desk, you're gonna be able to place these LED light bars wherever you desire. But that was my review and overview of the Govee RGBIC Flow Plus light bars. This is a great upgrade to your gaming desk setup or TV setup at only 60 bucks. And if you want the camera version, which actually tracks the light from your TV or monitor, that's an extra 10 bucks, and it comes in at $70. These things are extremely bright and will light up a whole room and create another level of immersion, or just give you that really awesome ambient light to really take your setup to the next level. There's also an infinite amount of customizability, whether you want to change this from scenes to a daylight light, or you want to go in and actually change each individual LED to suit your preferences. The setup process is super easy. You can either have it on the TV stand or your desk, or you can mount them to a monitor or TV, and it is compatible with smart assistants. So if you do want to check out the actual Amazon listing or just check out the prices, I put Amazon links down below for the US, UK, and Canada. Govee is one of my favorite lighting objects on Amazon, and I would highly recommend them whether you're going for RGB light strips, the flow bars, Govee immersion. They just have really good quality products. But again, I really hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button or that subscribe button. But I was your review guide, and I'll see you in the next video.